Even all remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Go firmware update video. Update 3.6 is rolling out. There is a slight different way of getting your update this time, so we'll cover that. There's not a whole lot in it, but let's have a quick look. First up, following the last update, there was some issues where the firmware update made a lot of people's Oculus Go's run really slow. So Oculus have pushed out a slight tweak that you have to now sort of opt in for automatic updates to be able to receive them. So what you need to do is get the Oculus app on your mobile phone, go into settings, bottom right hand corner, connect to your headset. So if you're both on the same Wi-Fi network, you can connect to it. Then once it's connected, click on more settings. Then click on advanced settings, and then there's an option for update software automatically. Click that on, and then what I would do is leave it connected to your headset. Put your headset on power. Obviously you can put it to sleep. Don't turn it off, and then just leave it. Now that won't guarantee you get the update straight away, but it does increase your chances of getting it. I do find that toggle seems to turn itself on and off if you shut down the app. So I would suggest keeping the app on your phone in the background with that toggled on. Put your headset to sleep and just leave it charging, and hopefully you'll just get the update come through. Now what's actually included in this update? Let's have a quick look. So the main screen is pretty much the same, nothing's really changed. It's maybe a slightly different colour maybe. But the main visual change is this menu down here. So the main menu bar is now kind of split with a little bit of shading in it. Why they keep tweaking and changing that, I don't know. The battery indicators, I think they used to be a bit more obvious. Now you can kind of hover over them to see battery, controller and headset. I'm not sure why that's changed as well, because that worked quite well I think. I'm sure I had a little controller. And then the headset, I can't even remember. But yeah, that's that. Let's go into settings, see all. There's nothing actually changed in here, but this is just so you can see the version number. So version 3.6.36.146022136 is the version that I've got. Now yours may be slightly different. They may push out other small tweaks and changes in the meantime, but that's pretty much it. There's nothing sort of obvious that's been changed or updated. There have been some talk that some of the apps and games and stuff are now restricted to 60 hertz rather than 72. So there may be an underlying issue there. I know Virtual Desktop have posted on the Reddit saying that's affecting their app, which I just tested. To be fair, 90% of people probably won't notice the difference, but there is a small difference. So hopefully that'll get fixed. I don't think it's the app's faults themselves, or maybe the apps need to do some sort of update, but hopefully Oculus will let people know what they need to do to get those back up to 72, because, you know, extra hertz, it doesn't hurt. Supposedly with the last update before this one as well, there was an issue with Oculus Gallery where it wouldn't display sort of traditional 16:9 or traditional 3D content correctly, and there was kind of like a downscaling or something, so it was worse quality than sort of VR 180 or 360 stuff. Supposedly that's been fixed, which is good. But I think overall most of the changes and updates are kind of in the background. Oculus do slowly roll out features, so there may be things that still sort of roll in over the next few days as more and more people get the updates. They're probably a little bit cautious after the last sort of dodgy update with the slowing down lots of Oculus Go's. They're probably rolling things out even slower, so maybe one to keep an eye on. If I do sort of see any more changes or updates, I'll let you guys know. I've been through library, store, browser, gallery, searching. We no longer have voice search, so if you do remember, you probably got an email telling you voice search was going to be turned off because they're bringing it back with some more updates and features in the future. So that's now gone for now. You have to type to search. You can't use voice search. You can still use voice search in apps that support it. So some apps have their own voice search, but Oculus at the basic level, Oculus Go at the basic level, doesn't have a voice search. I think there was some talk about some of the Oculus TV apps. If you sideload them to your Oculus Go, they may take a few more seconds to boot up and load, but from what I've tested, there's hardly any difference for me. But so many different setups, depending on what sort of apps you're sideloading and using, I mean, it can make a big difference sort of thing. So not everyone's going to be the same, but you know, overall nothing sort of massive has changed. One thing that definitely isn't in there is USB storage. So external storage devices like these at some point will be supported by the Oculus Go. They have talked about they're still working on it. There's still some issues and it's not in there yet, but it's still hopefully coming. So that'll allow you to be able to plug these into your headset and be able to access the media on those. You won't be able to store apps or games on them, but you'll be able to put your sort of video files and music files or whatever on them to save you up some storage on your Oculus Go for, you know, apps and games. But as I say, that's not in there yet, so we're going to have to keep holding out for that. Hopefully one day before I retire, we'll get that update. So there we go, pretty basic 3.60 update. Let me know if you've seen anything that I haven't spotted. As I say, they do kind of drip feed some of these things sometimes, so if I do find some more updates, I'll do another video or update my community tab on here to let you know what's changed. But yeah, it's pretty uneventful. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it, but do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it. I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.